You know, there's nothing more that I love after a hard day's work fishing is to come home and have a nice can of beer. A nice can of Czech beer, to be precise. So, of course, we're going to the Czech Republic and we are looking at a can of the Gambrinus 10 Original, I think it is, which is brewed by Plzensky Prazdroj. My pronunciation on these Eastern European beers is very questionable to say the least, but yeah, another spoil from the local Eastern European shop. And I don't know, just the artwork stood out to me. So it's a Czech style Pilsner, from what I can gather, according to Untapped. And yeah, 500ml can. Beer is clocking in at 4.7%, so pretty standard fare. So yeah, I thought I'm in the mood for it. I picked up a few, and we shall see how this one is. So without any further ado, let's get the can open and see what we get. And of course using a Teku, because why not be completely vile 100% hipster about things. So, beer in the glass then, and that's a lovely sort of deep golden colour, crystal clear. You can hear that snap, crackle and pop, but it doesn't actually look too carbonated in the glass. But yeah, pretty fairly standard. Maybe a little bit darker than what I'm used to with Pilsners. That being said, not actually had like a proper Czech brewed Pilsner for quite a while, to be honest. But yeah, certainly looks good in the glass, so let's see what it smells like. Oh, big hit of citrus on this one. Yeah, quite a big hit of like a lime. There's almost that sort of like earthy, citrusy lemongrass aroma coming from this one as well. Very grainy, porridgey, that sort of thing. A little bit of like a brown sugar in there as well. It's a little bit sweeter than what I'm used to with Pilsners. And it's got that like characteristic like muskiness coming from that grain. But yeah, very crisp. Not overwhelmingly aromatic as you would expect. Very simple. It's just a little bit more sweet yet citrusy than what I've come to appreciate of the style. It smells really, really good. So without any further ado, let's give it a taste. Cheers. Yeah, it's just like a fairly honest, slightly cheap tasting Czech Pilsner. You get quite a big hit of like that metalliciness you get from these sorts of beers. Quite a big bitterness on the back end as well. But yeah, it's very biscuity, very savoury, cracker-like. You get those grains coming through. Those sweet tones I was getting on those just do not show up at all in the actual beer itself. And it has got that lovely, almost slightly cascade style citrus hop character coming through. So it's got a little bit more to it than like most simple traditional Czech Pilsners. Almost goes into what I would consider like a German style Pilsner, because I find them to be a lot more citrusy than their Czech counterparts. But yeah, that's a really nice, simple, tasty beer. That metallicness is still there as I'm drinking it, but I think it's because it was like fresh out the can and in the glass. So there's no offensive tones whatsoever. Body, as you'd expect for 4.7, really nice, light and crisp. Very drinkable, very sessionable. Just devoured half of a big Pizza Hut pizza, courtesy of my younger brother. And yeah, this is like helping that just go down. You know, sort of when you have like schnapps after a meal, just to loosen stuff up. so you don't feel sluggish, because I always feel a bit sluggish after like takeout stuff. But yeah, this perfect beer to go with like a pizza, to go with a burger, nachos. This would pair absolutely beautifully with like something really nice and spicy, like a curry or an Asian dish. Yeah, I really like that. It's got those like characteristics you expect from the style, but it's got a little bit more personality, a little bit more character, and a slight bit more uniqueness to it. And yeah, I'd happily drink that again. It's about £1.29 to about £1.50 per can. Can't really go wrong, especially to give it a try. So in terms of a rating then, for the Gambrinus 10 Original, I'm going to give that a 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, I'd happily go with that again, but just with the sheer range of what's available to me from this one specific shop, I would probably try as many different things before I revisited it, that sort of stuff. But yeah, simple, straight to the point, honest, and it doesn't taste too cheap. So, you know, you can't really complain for definitely less than £2. So if you've tried this one, as always, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. Are you a fan of Czech Pilsers? What are some of your favourite Czech beers? Tell me a bit about the Czech craft beer scene. I mean, we've got stuff like Pivovar Raven, which is the only one I can think of, even though I know there is a really nice, exciting scene in the Czech Republic. But I'm, you know, just as interested in these traditional beers, like the history of them, as I am with this backstory to some of these like fantastic up and coming craft breweries, essentially. So yeah, of course, if any of my friends and fellow beer tubers have reviewed these ones, what, the 2 beers now? Then of course I'll put their reviews down below. Shared a little photo on Facebook in our beer tuber chat, and I know Brett is a fan of this one and one of the other beers that I picked up, which I might be doing reviews on. But yeah, I'm happy. I'd drink it again, and that's it really. So check out my Pilsner playlist down below. Check out the brewery, of course. All the relevant information is included, and more importantly, I hope you join me next time for another beer review. So I've got to go back onto the North Seas now because I'm clearly dressed for the occasion. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I don't know what I was trying to think of at the end there, but it clearly didn't work. See you later. Don't wink.